Dear college, you watched me grow. From a teenager in the dorms to a young woman stepping into early adulthood, from quiet nights spent in my room and reading in between classes. In those early days, I hadn't yet found my people. But then came community. You saw me find cloudy friendships and slowly begin to bloom. From struggling through courses and trying new things, from campus events to worship concerts and beach trip with friends. You were there for all of it. You saw me step into my junior year, navigating the unfamiliar without the community I once leaned on. And just when I needed it most, you brought a close friend from back home to walk with me through it. You held space for both my loneliness and my joy, for spontaneous road trips, football games, and all of the highs and lows in between. You witnessed the 21st birthday blues and the small moments of celebration that reminded me that life is still worth rejoicing. More school events, more growing pains, more laughter. You saw me get my first car, move into my first on-campus apartment, learn to do life on my own, even if it meant messing up my comforter a few times. From serving on e-board, participating in African night, showing up for friends, and being surprised by their love on my birthday, to the quiet questions I asked myself about what life would look like after this chapter ended. And then the final weeks came. I embraced them all, the joy, the uncertainty, the tears, the love. You led me to my graduation day. All of it. Every single moment has led me here.
Okay, the lighting's better. I don't even remember what I was saying, but oh yeah, I was gonna record that I got a job serving at Olive Garden, and I'm just grateful, and I'm just grateful. And to y'all, you're probably like, why are you excited to be working as a server at Olive Garden? Like, what, girl, you just graduated. But yeah, post-grad has just been such a humbling experience, the least to say. Having just graduated, I was like, okay, now that I've graduated, I gotta be looking for jobs, I gotta be applying, I was just overwhelming myself with things that I needed to do. I couldn't even just sit in the moment of the fact that I just accomplished something really big for myself. And so, that month after graduation, I was working fulfillment at Nordstrom for a little bit. And it was weird because people were like, oh my gosh, we're so proud of you. Take your time. You can figure it out. And me, I'm like, I don't got time. I need to figure it out now. And so I was just like, bro, I need to be doing something. I need to be worried. I need to be in my career. And so just not being in the place that you envision yourself to be right after graduation has been just very interesting. And obviously I've been taking in everything people have been telling me or encouraging me to do or where to apply, and just speaking to people that I know. And that has been really good. But sometimes I feel I would just feel okay, I don't know, overwhelmed, because I have so many people telling me what to do, what I should do, how to do this, how to do that. I'm just God, I just want to know what you want me to do. But I'm just sometimes I feel so discouraged, because I'm okay, I want to be in God's will, and if this is what he's telling me to do, I want to do this, but I feel I can't hear him. And so then I'm okay, but I don't know if this is the right direction. Now then I end up just not moving, because I'm well, I don't know if this is the right thing I should be doing. But the thing is, you won't never know. You just got to do it and know that God will lead you. And if it's the wrong thing, he'll redirect you and he'll guide you. It's kind of like a GPS. When you're driving, your GPS isn't going to be talking the whole entire time. It'll only direct you when you're close to the next point. So if you're driving and it's not time for you to turn that exit, the GPS isn't going to talk. So when you're close to that exit to the next point is when oh, turn right, And so I think it's having to remember that it's the same way with God. And so just navigating post-grad has been been a whirlwind of emotions and having a lot of ups and downs. I feel summer was really fun. I really enjoy my time being able to travel and hang out with friends and do things. And then after that, it was just kind of okay, that first month, that August, it was just kind of chill. I was just I guess the weight of realizing I'm not in school and I have all this time. It was just I don't know. I think it was just the realization I'm not where everybody else is. People have things to do and I don't, for the first time. It was so weird because I feel I'm always constantly on the go, constantly doing something, and so not doing anything really took a toll on me. It felt I was kind of stagnant or idle, and I did not want to be that. I feel taking that time to rest and enjoy where I'm at. It was a mix of enjoying where you're at and taking that time to rest and see God and just, not rush where you're at. But it's also okay, but when am I going to be out of here? And so I'm not going to even completely where I want to be or out of here, if wherever here is. It's a step. And so I don't plan on serving forever. But I feel whenever the next thing comes or the next opportunity comes, waiting on God for whenever that is. I feel even to get here was a lot, because you just be in your mind. You have so much free time that all you can do is think. And sometimes the thinking is even too much. And so you got to get up. And so, yeah, I feel there's so much I wanted to say, but I'm not even saying. But I think I might just turn this into a little series and say welcome to the post-grad series, because I have no idea what I'm doing. But we got God. So I just realized, wow, my walls are so dirty. Don't mind that. I just realized this is literally just tape that's stuck to the wall. Anyways, I just realized I did not take out my braids. I wonder if me re-braiding will change. It looks the same. Yeah, I actually don't remember what I was about to say, but all I know is that yesterday I started doing my mom's hair because she saw how well I was doing my hair. Mind you, I didn't part this hair. I don't know how to part for it. Well, I lied because I was parting her hair and I was doing a pretty good job. Compared to the last time I did her hair, I did butterfly locks on her like probably 2 years ago, like maybe in 2022 or something. And that thing was ugly. But I feel like I'm doing really good. Like, mind you, the parts, some of them are a little uneven at times, but the braids are a little, they looking neat. And so, yeah, I didn't part this hair though because I don't have any mirror to see the back of my head to be parting the hair. So the last hairstyle she did for me, which were the twists, I just took them out and like twisted my natural hair back in place in the parts that she already did. That way I wouldn't have to worry about that. So today I'm about to go back. Well, she's at work, so I'm gonna go and meet her at work when she's done with her client's hair and finish her hair. And then I'm gonna just keep applying to marketing jobs because I mean, I have a serving job and that's good to make income and to have something to do, because being at home all the time is just draining. But I don't want to get complacent or stay stagnant. And so that's what I was feeling like a few weeks ago. I keep moving a lot, but that's what I was thinking of. Like, I feel like post-grad has been very humbling because, you know, summer was fine. Like, I was traveling, I was spending time with friends, I was going out and doing things, and then August came around, and I was like, you know, it was okay for a little bit, but then towards the end of August, I was like, yeah, I can't stay home, like, and do nothing any longer. Then September came. I'm applying, I can't even get retail jobs. They're not even hiring. And so it just felt very discouraging. It just felt like a whirlwind of emotions. Like, my emotions were going to be up, hot, down. It was always up, down, up, down. Like, it was just fluctuating constantly. Like, there were days where I was just like, you know, like, I just need to embrace the season that I'm in and just, you know, take it one day at a time. Just be grateful that I'm here because, you know, it won't always be like this forever, so I should just enjoy my time while life is slow now. But then I'm like, sometimes it's too slow where all I can do is just scroll on social media and think all day. And that was just overwhelming. There was 1 week, I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago, I was going to lose my mind because I was home all day. You got to the point I just like, ugh, and I closed out the apps and I threw my phone. And like, yeah, I just be needing to get out, and I just have to create tasks or projects for myself to do to give myself something to do, because if not, like, you will literally drown in your thoughts. So yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. I wish that I would have recorded these things earlier so you can see me as I'm going through it in real time, because that was such a hard week, and then the following week was not really any better. But then I started working out again, which was really good and a big step for me because I hadn't worked out in months. I was running, I've been dancing. I saw this TikTok, it was like dance or go to the gym, and she was dancing, and that's what I was doing. I was dancing. I've been dancing for months, and so I started working out again at home, and that was really good. And then like that, like I guess like towards the end of the week, I was really productive. I was doing small things, you know, I was cooking, I was cleaning, I was organizing my room, I was working out, so I felt productive and not like idle or lazy, and that helped a little bit. But then Monday came back around and I just felt sluggish and downcast and all the things. So it just be like up and down, and it's been hard. So post-grad has been a journey. It's interesting because nobody really gives you a guidebook on how to do it, and it's different for everybody because this is the first time in our lives like we don't really have a guideline on like what's next, because you're in school, you know, school year after year, studying for you know, your courses for exams to get this degree, to get to this place. Then after you complete that degree, it's like, okay, it's time to work. But what do you do when the work is not waiting for you? So it just feels so like humbling because you're not where you envision yourself to be yet. And so like that in between, or like that waiting season, is kind of difficult to navigate before you get to where you expect yourself to be. And so yeah, y'all just will see and hear my thoughts as I navigate this. I didn't want to pick up the camera like weeks ago because I was just so down bad. I'm not down bad, but I felt down bad. So now I'm gonna start picking up the camera and expressing my thoughts, and maybe those become like a diary, a video, just I guess to understand or help somebody else who's also in this season or going through it. Because this is also another thing that also like was really hard for me, is that like none of my friends are in the same season as I am, and so it feels lonely at times because all of my friends are still in college, and like, you know, some of them are about to graduate within this next year or this end of the year, but like nobody's going through what I'm currently going through right now, and so it kind of feels lonely because I don't have anybody to talk to about it with, because everybody's still doing their courses, they're still busy and going on about their life. So I feel like, oh, like, you know, they have things to do, so I can't always bother them about like what I have going on, so I have to be mindful, like, you know, they have other things going on. That doesn't mean like I can't share things with them, but it probably won't be in the way that I want to. Like, for example, when I feel like proximity also plays a role. Like, I haven't realized how close it is to just do life with people when you're close to them than when you're not. Like, if I'm seeing my best friend every single day throughout the week, like, doing life is so much easier than when they're at school and you're away and you're kind of doing life by yourself and you're not seeing them every single day. You're not texting, you're not calling about every single little detail because, now y'all are in different places and doing different things and enduring different trials and tribulations and I don't know, things in life. And so you can't really call and talk to them about things. Like, not saying you can't, but like, they got things going on. They got classes, they got courses, they got work, they got jobs. So you can't just be, I feel like it's kind of the same way for me when I was starting school, like when I was in college. Like, and I also feel like it also depends on what season your friends are into because obviously, like, there may be seasons where, like, oh, you guys are able, even when you guys are far apart, you're still close and you can call and text and do all the things constantly. But then if that season changes and then they become more busier, then you probably won't be able to do that. Like, you can still do that, but like, it might change to an extent, or the way you do it will change and not become as frequent or whatever the case may be. And so that's what I'm also learning. Like, my friends are busy. Their majors require a lot of work and they're also taking on other core, like, extracurriculars. They're involved in other things. And so they're always busy. That doesn't mean like I don't talk to them. I just don't talk to them as much as I typically would have done before or used to. So that also is interesting navigating. So yeah, so basically I just need community and I need to put myself out there in spaces where I can find people who are, I guess, in season as I am. But I'm not even doing that. So I'm also going to start doing that because there's this Christian girl group community thing in Charlotte called Holy Girl Hangs. And they have events and stuff. They're not as often. And I missed the last one in September. I just didn't want to go because I think I was just tired and I just didn't want to do anything anymore. And I think I had like tasks I was supposed to complete and I didn't complete them. And so I wanted to use that day to complete the things I didn't finish the day prior. So whenever they have the next one, I'm going to go because I need to be in community with other women and believers and just being able to do life with people because obviously I'm not in school or in Greensboro anymore. So the people I was doing life with, I still do life with, but from a distance. And so I need people I can do life with here, now that I'm home. So yeah, it's going to be interesting navigating that because I don't like to say I'm shy. I like to say I'm socially awkward. Like, I feel like I have moments where I'm an ambivert. Like, I have moments where, like, I can be very outgoing. And I can spark conversation with people and, like, it will flow so nicely. And then there are other times where I'm thinking so much and I'm in my head. I'm just like, oh, like, how do I talk to people? What do I say? Will they like me? All these things. And I don't talk to people. So, yeah. Like, you might have spoken to me and I was probably the most friendliest person ever. But I am socially awkward. Like, I find that I'm socially awkward when I don't have a friend that I already know. I feel like being social is more easier when you already have a friend and you guys are being social with other people together. When you're by yourself and you have to be social with people, it's kind of more daunting, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. I just never explain what I was doing. So basically, I'm working on a marketing plan for my mom's hair business page. Basically using like the marketing plan and structure that I did in school to do one for her and to like kind of rebrand her page. So this is like one of my passion projects I haven't been able to do when I was in school, so I'm doing it now while I have time because I look at her page sometimes I'm just like, bro, it's not cute. Like, it needs to be updated. And so I think I just have the eye to know like, okay, this is outdated, it needs to be updated because I'm always constantly changing and tweaking things on my own personal page. So I know that it needs to be done on her page as a business. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing or trying to do. But yeah, it's currently 2 p.m. I'm supposed to go over to Emma's later and help her with her hair. And Girls Gone Bible is coming to Charlotte today and I can't see them. And so I'm really sad about that. But maybe, hopefully one day I'll get to see them, God willing. Great. Ooh. So, wow, you can see all where I break that at. Like, that's crazy. My skin doesn't look just... Anyways, I'm stuck in September and I need to change my whiteboard. Actually, let me show you guys because, yeah. As you can see, there's not much going on over there. But you know, hopefully this month is different. There's a whole lot of things going on. Homecoming fairs, events, birthdays, very many birthdays. I wish I could sit this way. Oh, I can, but it's not gonna stay so. But it's not gonna do that. Don't mind the way my stained walls are looking. We just...
Like a beat.
I have not vlogged in like almost a week, but yeah, I've just been working, and as you can probably see from behind me, I'm at an outlet mall. I went out with Kaylee yesterday to go look for outfits for Jiho because I think I'm gonna go, and now I'm trying to find outfits, and I need some new jeans. Like, I had some really good pair of jeans from H&M that I got like a few years ago, and I wore it down. Like, there were holes in it, and I still have it. I just, if I decide to wear it, I gotta wear something long so it covers my butt, because you'll see my booty cheek if I don't. But yeah, so I'm looking for some more jeans, straight leg jeans that fit like that. So I'm here to find some jeans and to find an outfit for Jiho, and then go home and probably edit and do some things. But yeah, this sun is really bright. But yeah, I'm about to go to the mall. Decided to update y'all because obviously I'm forgetting that this vlog even exists.
Shit.